WorldWideChels.
I would WorldWideChels. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another live stream. Chelsea have drawn 2-2 against Tottenham. Classic robbery. I don't know what else to say, man. Conte, Tuchel, fighting like mad. Crazy. Matt J. Bull, talk to me, man.
Game is dead. As Drogba said, it's done. This game's fucking shit. It's corrupt. Absolutely dead. This Anthony Taylor, come meet me outside. Come. I'll send you my address. 1-on-1, bare knuckle fight. Let's go. Fucking prick. Absolute fucking cunt. And Conte himself, mate. You're a shit manager. You don't get your little money, all your money. You're fucking shit. You're just a BTEC Tuchel. You couldn't take that. Your own back three system got found out by Tuchel, and you didn't like it, so you had to cheat your way through this game. Typical as that fucking Romero prick. Stop pulling people's hair and play the fucking game you properly. You fucking cunt. And yeah, Harry Kane, stop dribbling. There you go. I'm pissed. You're not gonna get anything rational out of me today.
There you have it. I don't know who's breathing so loudly on the mic. I can't figure out if it's Sindre or Matt. It's a bit weird.
I don't think it's me because it doesn't happen when I'm.
But anyway, man of the match, Anthony Taylor, people. Man of the match, Anthony Taylor. My brother's a Tottenham fan. He's chatting so much shit. It's pissing me off so much on message. Like, absolute unbelievable. Harry Kane, who never fucking scores in August especially. But that is where we are, people. We have dropped 2 points today. Game should have been killed off. We missed sitters. We missed chances. The other Matt, talk to me, man.
Well, Anthony Taylor's a fucking gronk. That's what he is. He's a fucking idiot. I can't believe once again we get robbed. It's not even like we played bad. If you look at the performance, it was an 8 out of 10 performance. We did all right. We got some shots. Some players fucked up. Some players did well. But it's no excuse that the referee is on the blame. It's not even an excuse anymore. It's the referee lost us the game. There was one time Cucurella got his head pulled. We lost the man. Havertz got absolutely taken down. We lost the man. We lost the momentum. So many times. I've had enough. I thought this agenda against Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean has gone, but no, it hasn't. It's just begun again. We've knocked down the tower, and now we're starting to rebuild the agenda because this is horrible. And we look at our players as well. You see some of them standing up. Again, this is why I've been saying we need men in this team. We've got boys still. We've got boys. I was just calling them men just before we start. Now we've got boys. Again, no one fighting the referee. No one wants to win except the manager. This player, I understand there's someone cards, someone this, but where's our captain in this middle of the fight? Where's I see who I saw? I'm not even taking the piss here, but you know who I saw in the middle of that fight? Kepa fucking Arrizabalaga. I saw Kepa. I'm not being I'm not even kidding. I saw Kepa in the fucking fight. And when I saw that, I can't believe us. Our goalkeeper on the bench is coming in to stop a fight.
To be fair, he is also one of the closest people to the action.
Yeah. What about the 11 players that's on the pitch?
And we know Kepa likes a bit of controversy.
Yeah, I know. He does. He likes that drama. But again, if I saw my manager, even getting you out of something, you should be running towards that. I don't care if it's a football, it turns into MMA if that happens. I don't care if you get red cards, get sent off. You got to back your players, you got to back your team. This is a sport about chemistry. It's not just about who's the best player. It's about building a chemistry, building a team, building a squad. And this team, we had a great game, but we just turn off. We just turn off. Again, we came back on that pitch after that massive fight. Again, stupid corner, Harry Kane. And that's it. They win. It's of the draw. It feels like a loss. Every draw we get this season feels like a loss. And I don't know what to say, man. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, KJ, get your darts ready, bro.
Nah, fuck all that, bro. There's nothing to say, people. We got cheated. That's literally it. This is a common theme. As much as fans come out and say we bitch and moan about referees all the time, this is why. This is literally it. There's nothing more to say. As soon as the first incident happened, it kind of just took the steam out of how we were playing. We said it on stream. Some of the players looked dejected. Some of the players couldn't get the momentum back in the game, and there was that lag, and it kind of led to what we have right now. So, if anything, this is the fault of the referee. We had a solid game. There was a good. I can't even critique the players as much as I want to because the steam was just taken out of us. So, yeah, man, I'm smiling now, but this is shit. This is something that needs to be put in review. But if history is a perfect indicator, it won't. Anthony Taylor is still going to officiate all of our games. There's not going to be any punishment. There's not going to be any sort of anything, and that's the crazy thing to me. So yeah, man, keep people's head down.
Even some of the most deluded rival fans in history are admitting that the Anthony Taylor curse is real.
Bro, but nothing will happen about it. Like literally, nothing will happen about it.
No, because this guy will continuously referee big games for Chelsea. It makes no sense. I'm sorry, Chelsea FC. This is the club here. Chelsea need to put an actual full-on complaint to the FA and demand that Anthony Taylor does not referee another Chelsea game again. Because even maybe he can referee the small little teams because we should be able to kill them without Anthony Taylor stuff. But it's all of the big games. Arsenal 2 or 3 times in finals. Normally, you're not supposed to referee more than one FA Cup final, but no, Anthony Taylor can do both of them against Chelsea, Arsenal. Ridiculous. Man United, he's ruined us 2 or 3 times. Liverpool, he's ruined us. Now he's ruined Tottenham. Who else? Is he going to go? Is he going to referee Man City next? And we're going to get completely, utterly fucked up the arse in that match as well?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And then, of course, he'll be in the European games as well because, you know, that's just how it goes.
Matt going, of course. Just quickly, guys, super chat. Let me just read it out and get out of the way. Bro, Ronaldo and Aubameyang both should come in. They would have finished all them chances. We played well, but we always let teams get back to the game. Well said, Mo Fly, man. Definitely for sure. Sindre, what do you think of the game today, man?
Like, the game was good from a play point from Chelsea until the refereeing incident. Like,
Sorry, say again?
Like the play was good.
Yeah.
We can't take anything away from the players. They played well. We could have probably scored more goals, but we played well. We had a good game until the 2 refereeing incidents happened. One, to me, after some of the angles from the first tackle on Havertz, it kind of looks like, I know it didn't get the ball, but it looks like it touched the ball a little bit because he got his foot in front of Havertz's. But still, that's a clear yellow card and a free kick. And then how can't...
He's watching it.
Sadiq,
Look at
bring a picture on the screen, Sadiq. Bring a picture on the screen.
I'll send this to you, Sadiq.
Send me whatever clips you guys can, please.
Why can't he blow when a player has fallen down on the ground? He stops the play because it's a clear free kick.
Because fucking FA will go with their typical referee wasn't in a good position. Now you guys look at this picture that I've sent Sadiq and tell me this is not a clear, perfect position for the referee to be in to see this Cucurella thing. Once Sadiq gets up, there you go. Here we go. Look at that. I'm sorry.
Look. His fucking head's right there. His fucking head's right there. He's looking right at it.
This is clear robbery. I'm laughing because I'm trying not to get any more angry because I think laughing, you should laugh at every situation you can. But it's just
his hair is. But he's looking right at. He's looking right at it. He sees his hair.
Absolute insanity.
Bro.
It's insanity.
Anthony Taylor actually has the best view out of all of us.
He does. He's looking right fucking.
Honestly, it's that bad that we might not even be. If Anthony Taylor was any closer to it, we wouldn't be able to see it because he'd be blocking it. And
I can't believe
where is VAR? Where was VAR today?
Where was VAR?
There was no VAR today.
Was VAR just turned off today? Was there no VAR for Chelsea Tottenham game?
Mike Dean fell asleep. The fucking old cunt.
I know he's supposed to be retired. He's probably only come out of retirement to referee Chelsea Tottenham. But mate, wake the hell up! Wake the hell up and have a look. It's ridiculous.
Like,
Imagine-
Barca's-
Imagine having a bet Chelsea 2, Tottenham 1 right now.
I read this.
I don't.
I don't give a
16
fucking shit about Peter Crouch, man. What the actual fuck, fam?
I mean, who gives a shit about Trinidad and Tobago?
and also that
Who the
and
fuck
also,
cares?
and also that game was 16
when ended in
years
1945. Is that correct?
What the actual fuck, fam? Peter Crouch.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck is Trinidad and Tobago?
It's in the Caribbean.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I'm done. This is just a random island. I don't give a shit about that. We give a shit about proper football. What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
My,
It's just
like,
embarrassing. It's the same. Hang on, I think we're on the stream. I swear, 2020, we're on the stream saying the exact same thing about Anthony Taylor. 2 fucking years later, we're back to where we are.
yeah. Like, I think the FA should review this game. I know they won't. They should review this game and suspend Anthony Taylor from refereeing for a while, so he can actually learn to referee properly.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show on the table all of these things that Anthony Taylor's done, Sindra, and
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, I know. Like, sending coaches off when Xhaka is standing on his foot, not giving a handball on Alexis Sanchez's goal in a year before that in the FA Cup final. Like, not sending Maguire for kicking Bacho in the balls.
It's ridiculous. This is honestly ridiculous.
Guys, just quickly. Everyone that's tuned in, man, like the video if Anthony Taylor's a fraud. Please, like the video, man,
Like,
subscribe. all that
He's
good
one of the
stuff as
worst
well.
referees in Premier League at the moment.
And just quickly, Alfred is also a fraud for not getting the link from before. But welcome to the stream. Hope
Welcome
you're
back,
doing well.
Alfred.
And
So thank
Alfred's
you for that
nightmares
mention.
became true. Alfred's nightmares became true.
Yeah.
Alfred, I'm sorry that I had to be right.
Look, it is what it is, mate. Until today, I was always the kind of person that said, it doesn't matter what referee is refereeing a game. As long as we do our job on the pitch, we'll be fine.
Oh, wait,
Referee
wait,
can't affect us. Well, today we did do our job on the pitch for the most part. We should have fucking won that game. But what can you do when a referee blatantly fucks you over? It's
Yeah, guys,
You know,
Tuchel is having a press conference as well.
Oh, I really want to see this press conference, honestly.
yeah, I'm
Who's?
Tuchel is talking
Oh.
about the red card.
Guys, drop me more like comments and pictures and stuff if you got come across any, please, on DMs so I can just bring it up. But yeah, I mean, look, everyone's gonna be talking about these situations. My brother is still laughing at me celebrating a draw. This is what Tottenham Football Club is. But yeah, everyone's down. I'm looking at Matt, I'm looking at Sindra, I'm looking at KJ, I'm looking at Alfred, I'm looking at Nippin, fucking Sharma. Nippin.
Nippin, man, come on. We need some.
Remember,
We need
Nippin, you
something.
said Anthony Taylor come outside, blah blah blah, 2-1. Blah, blah, blah. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. So, and you're muted. I don't know why we can't hear you. But yeah, you was giving all that talk, and I think it's Nippin's fault this happened today. I really think it's Nippin's fault, guys. I don't even talk about the chances. I don't even talk about the game, bro. I just want to talk about the ref.
But this is the thing. I get that. I get the whole idea that you're supposed to take your chance, and I get that. But there was only really one big chance that we missed, and we've scored 2 goals. It's not like we've just scored 1 goal and we've tried to live off that. We've scored 2 goals, and we've conceded 2 goals. Both of them shouldn't have counted. So really, this should be a 2-0 game. We can't score 5, 6, 7 goals and wait for only 4 or 5 goals to be mistakes, because that's what it would be in these referees.
KJ, what did you say?
You're
So
really,
one of Anthony Taylor's greatest hits, bro. I sent in the group.
Let me just see if Nippin, can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
go on, say your thoughts.
I hope you're listening to this, Anthony Taylor. How much of this do you want from my dad?
That
To
is on.
refer- if you're
Give us
refereeing
a
our
nip-
next game.
Nippin, give us a Sadiq. don't know what to
KJ,
do.
I can't see anything from you.
Let me send it to you directly.
It's in the group. It's in the group.
Yeah, I'm not in the group.
How much money do you want, Anthony? If you're refereeing another game, how much do you want?
Give us a Sadiq Nippon, and
Sadiq, I
then
sent
Nippon
the
will
same
donate
thing
it.
in your. I sent the same thing on DMs.
This is old. Why are you playing this?
That is great.
Yeah, I sent that to KJ, but
Mate.
it's a fraud. You didn't send.
Mate,
you didn't send it to me.
today Tuchel just pulled up like 6'9", just like. That's
6'9's a rat.
But fucking, it's ridiculous.
I can't believe it, man. I actually can't believe what I'm seeing, man.
Shocking. Shocking. Because
You know what? You know what I really enjoyed about this game, though. I know we drew and dropped points on that, but for me personally, after seeing the last 18 months, I've not really enjoyed Chelsea games the way we've been playing and the strikers and not scoring all that. But what I really enjoyed today is the manager situation, the celebration, running across. I actually enjoyed it. The goals that went in, I enjoyed it. But we didn't get the win in the end. If we got the win in, we would have been fucking slating Tottenham right now. Like, proper.
Can I still slate them?
No, I don't want you to, because you are the reason why this happened today.
I refuse to believe that.
Okay. Guys,
since Roman is no longer actually connected to the club, and since he's in already a lot of trouble, is there any chance you could put a hit-out job on Anthony Taylor? Just for us?
yo. We don't condone that. We don't condone that here.
Just teach him a lesson. Just injure him a little bit.
No, just fire him. That's all he needs. Just fire him.
Wait, who retired from refereeing?
Mike Dean.
Fuck's sake, he was bad as well. But who's worse? This guy's worse, surely. I'm sure this guy's worse.
Paul, are you gonna have a party stream when Anthony Taylor retires?
No, I have a party stream when you quit
What?
content. Bro.
Oh shit! Oh,
Sad.
I'm joking, man. Look, I'm trying to cheer myself up. I'm going through a difficult time. I'm just seeing Tottenham.
Yeah, cheer yourself up by targeting me.
Nippon, we all know you're a
tell that
Tottenham
lady.
fan, really.
Tell that lady that Anthony Taylor's a fraud.
Honestly, I just.
Guys, do you agree with this comment?
Nathan's not wrong. Well, Nathan Middleton ain't wrong. Should have went to VAR still.
yeah, definitely.
But he's right. Again, that reply is right as well. He was 2 meters away.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like VAR, there is no reason to use VAR at that point.
Yeah, he was right
We're
there.
relying on it. We have to.
yeah, he's literally.
VAR should have came into play. VAR didn't. It shouldn't need to.
It's honestly embarrassing that you have to rely on VAR for this situation. This shouldn't need VAR.
But that's probably why VAR even came into play, because
There should
Anthony
just be a
Taylor's right here.
Even someone semi-competent would be able to see and do that. Honestly,
He probably knows it was a red, but he just didn't give a damn.
the thing is as well, if it was not like Cucurella's got a little bit of small hair and you can just sneakily pull it, it's a freaking big afro freaking thing. How can you not see that's being pulled?
Yo, apparently
That's the
Tuchel
thing,
went
how
in
do
on
you-
his interview.
How do you notice,
What's he
and
saying?
on so many occasions,
He's
notice
slating everyone.
fingernail fucking offsides, right? But you can't make a fucking review for somebody blatantly fucking getting pulled down by their hair right in front of the referee as well. Fucking explain that to me, man.
Do you know what the thing is as well? It's not even the goals. Some of the challenges they were making, the one on Ruben Loftus-Cheek, that was nasty. And there was a couple more that I could probably pick out. They were horrible tackles. I think there was one on Kante as well that wasn't nice either. There was, I think, what was it, another one? It was either Havertz or someone else that got tackled as well. And they were dirty all day long, and they weren't getting nothing.
Like Tuchel commented on that in his press conference as well.
Forward it for me if you see anything.
Yeah, if you get any Tuchel quotes, send them in.
Yeah, I can see if I can try. And also the the broadcasters in Norway had to confirm from Stockley Park that Tuchel also meant that the Richarlison or the Højbjerg goal should also be an offside because Richarlison, in his words, are blocking Mendy's view and he's also running towards the ball when it's shot. But from Stockley Park,
That is actually a good point. I didn't
Yeah.
notice that at the time, but thinking about it now,
but Stockley Park
Appar-
said it's not an offside position and he didn't block Mendy's
apparently,
view.
according to Adam Newson, Antonio Conte fully pushed Mateo Kovacic onto the floor in the tunnel. So great. So Conte's picking on someone with a knee injury then. Good one, mate. What if he makes that injury worse?
Then Conte should be charged for violent assault and
Yep.
I'm sorry, you cannot push someone who's injured to the floor.
Oh, now Højbjerg is talking.
What an utterly despicable individual. I've lost every respect. At least when Mourinho was at Spurs, he was at least respectable to a point.
Yeah.
There's no respect. And I get Chelsea and Conte didn't end well, but you can be respectful for the fans. And that's ridiculous. I've lost
And some people even still to this day admire Conte for what he did in that 16-17 season. yeah. In my case as well. Like I think Conte is a good manager because of that. But after this, I will just think of him as a dickhead and a disrespectful person.
Bro, I haven't rated Conte since he sent Diego Costa that WhatsApp message, bro. He's a dickhead.
That's also true. How can you tell your top scorer and Chelsea's last decent striker or good striker and WhatsApp message and say you're not going to be in the team anymore, you're not going to play anymore?
Yeah, absolute Chelsea are not putting any Tuchel quotes up for now, so I guess they're not suitable to be put up.
Yeah. And yeah, it said like no comments about the thing that happened with Conte. There was no problems and stuff, no problems, and that's what it said. But like, yeah, like I wish Costa would have just pulled up to Conte's house and said like, I'm gonna beat you up if you not play me. Like Costa would have actually knocked him the hell out.
Bro, every time Todd Boehly comes and watches us, we always fuck it up, bro.
You fucked it up for him.
We didn't, man. We didn't fuck it up. Fucking
Honestly, it's so ridiculous. It's the fact that we're not even bothering talking about the game because it's just
because the game was good apart from the referee and the refereeing decisions. Like we played, like Tuchel was so happy with the team. He said that the team played excellent. He was sorry for the players by the refereeing. He talked about how Højbjerg and Bentancur did so many bad things in that game in the middle of the park, and they didn't get called out for anything. Like, Reece James pushes Harry Kane a little bit so he falls over. Oh, that's a big deal. But apparently you can slide tackle someone from behind. It looks like you get the ball. You don't. You take the man out, and it's not even a yellow card or a free kick. No wonder Havertz gets so fucking mad there. It's ridiculous.
I already can't wait to play them again. I hope we fucking play them another
we haven't lost to them for the last five or six, probably more games straight in a row. We're beat them 2 or more goals in almost every single one of them. How they get 2 goals there is mental.
Honestly, Chelsea should do everything they can to stop Anthony Taylor refereeing us again.
Please, Todd Boehly, on Monday, tomorrow, write a paragraph. You were at the game. You could see what the referee was doing. You could talk to people who knows more about football. Write a formal complaint to the FA about Anthony Taylor and Mike Dean's refereeing, and so they either get suspended for refereeing Chelsea because of how poorly and how unfair they've done Chelsea in the past, or just make him get the sack. He's not a qualified referee, in my opinion, to have so many wrong mistakes in a game. Some of them he's seen with his 2 eyes. he's either blind or he's just yes, he's just a bad referee in general. Like, I wish we had more capable referees like in the Champions League, where they don't make the same mistakes, where VAR's actually working and seeing over the things that are happening in the game.
When you've got so many of his mistakes that you can refer to make
on record as well.
to make a fucking compilation, it's just
Yeah.
blatant, obviously blatant.
Like, mate, there's literally a 2.5 minute TikTok video of just constant compilations of Taylor mistakes.
Yeah,
absolute joke. Fuck, I'm so annoyed, man.
Like, look at the Havertz. Like, we're talking about the Cucurella one because that's the most. The Havertz one, but just baffles me. He has not got a single part of the ball, and he's tackling from behind. Generally, as a former referee myself, the general rule is unless you get 100% of the ball, it's a foul from tackling from behind. And he's got none of the ball. So that should be another slam dunk VAR overall.
and the yellow card as well. It could possibly have been a red because we could see that a possibility of stopping a goal scoring opportunity as well. Because if Havertz ran away from, if he was kept his balance and kept running,
I think they would have kept that as a yellow. I think that I don't.
Yeah, I know. But if you see it as in general, if Havertz jumped over that, he kept on running. I think he could have actually probably. I don't know what will happen. That's just a scenario. He could have scored, but it's Havertz. We don't know. Like this man can't referee any more football games. Like look at the one guy that refereed another disgrace of a Chelsea game in 2009. He retired the year after. This guy in that game was going to referee in the 2010 World Cup, but he didn't have the capability or the balls to do it because of how many death threats from Chelsea fans and Chelsea fans in general he got because of that game, because of all the refereeing decisions he got wrong.
Also, one thing as well. Do we forget that Conte was banned from match fixing? So this doesn't really help the corruption, the whole corruption aspect.
Yeah, true.
Do you mean 2006 or when?
It was when he was
When
at
was
Juventus.
this?
The Calciopoli scandal, yeah, in 2006.
This guy was literally banned for footballing corruption. So, and he's involved in it again. Ridiculous. Like on it, I'm.
Now I'm going to watch Conte's press conference.
Oh, I'm watching them both for sure, and I can't wait. Oh man.
I assume because Tuchel doesn't want to get in any more trouble, he said no comment. But
no, I don't know, man. Not knowing Tuchel now, how when he's fuming, he's fucking fuming, man. He lets loose. I think it'll be a very interesting one. Yeah. He has said a few things that we.
And the funny thing is, Spurs fans are taking this. They know they got it the wrong way. They know they don't deserve the draw, and they're still not caring.
Let them talk their shit because they got their quotation marks best team that they've had in a while, look the best that they have in a while, and they're still not going to fucking do shit. So,
yeah, some of Tuchel's comments, Tuchel speaking to Sky Sport, I thought when we shake hands, you look into each other's eyes. He clearly had a different opinion. It was not necessarily, but a lot of things, no, not necessarily. There was a clear foul on Kai Havertz, and the situation goes on and on. Richarlison was offside, and since when can you pull a hair on a football field?
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah.
Fucking scumbags, man. If they're laughing about this and bloody celebrating it, which they probably are, I hope we fucking play you and knock you out of 2 cups again this season, and then fucking come to your piece of shit of a stadium and fucking destroy you in your home ground as well.
Yeah, he says He said, "We dominated for 90 minutes. We were sharp. We were hungry. It was a top performance. I'm sorry to all my players that we didn't get the result we deserved."
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it shouldn't be him apologising. It should be the FA apologising.
Oh, for sure. And look, just to add to it,
It's gonna get to a point, as I said, they need to start. They're gonna now have to start rescinding games in the end, because
yeah,
this is a fundamental game that has you've changed the result completely on its head.
yeah,
You've flipped it on its head.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, one thing in particular, one game in particular that comes to mind now after you said that, I don't know if you remember when Everton played Manchester City last season. Well, what was the end gap in points at the end of last season? How many wins? How
Between
many
Liverpool and
points?
City. Mm.
Sorry,
You mean
it was
between Liverpool and City
I
last
think it was like
season?
one or 2 points or something like that.
right. And Manchester City had a game against Everton where there was a blatant fucking handball near the end of the game by a
Yeah,
Manchester City
on
player.
Rodri.
Yeah,
It was 1
and
point. It was 1 point. Sorry to interrupt. There's 1 point between Liverpool and City last season. 93 to 92 points.
there you go. And I can't remember if it was looked at or not, but regardless, it was the most clear fucking handball you've ever seen in your life. Not given.
And that's
Penalty
the
Yeah.
thing.
not given.
And that's the thing for this season. Between us, Arsenal, and Tottenham, it's going to be hella tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And this could and will make a difference potentially
Yeah.
between third and fifth. Potentially, if how depends how Liverpool get on, second and fifth.
Yeah.
This is
And
absolutely borderline
yeah.
ridiculous.
And do you guys remember some years ago where was it? I think it was one of the Aston Villa games. I think it was Aston Villa Sheffield or something, where the ball ended up in the net and it wasn't given for a goal to all the team that wasn't Aston Villa. That's also a clear refereeing mistake where they got it wrong and it should have been a goal, and probably Aston Villa would have gotten relegated from the Premier League as well
look,
because
at
of
this
that
point,
incident.
it's corruption. So some of these mistakes are just obvious corruption. They can't even hide it anymore. What there's absolutely no excuse for some of the mistakes that these people make.
Yeah,
For professional referees should not, and they know they should not be fucking making these mistakes. If you can call them mistakes, you know,
They're not. These. I'm convinced these are not mistakes anymore.
no.
These cannot. You cannot. As and this is me coming from a former referee. I've done my badges.
Oh, Matty, the referee, mate.
I've got to a level where I was referee in academy football, and
Oh,
Right.
Matty.
this is not this. You can. I do not understand with having that knowledge of how you can miss this kind of stuff. I was not missing this type of stuff when I was a 14-year-old referee in adult football. That's not. This is not stuff you miss. And if you do, it happens once in a blue moon. It doesn't happen on the sheer velocity that it does with not just Anthony Taylor, with Premier League refs in general.
Yeah.
We have got the worst set of refs in Premier League history because partially we're run by Mike Riley, who is an absolute donkey in terms of referees, and he is
yeah,
actually leaving at the end of the season, which is fucking fantastic. Because hopefully, the new person that comes in can just rip the shreds out of some of these terrible referees
yeah.
and
Like
overhaul it.
these also these Norwegian like who host like casting on Norwegian television are also talking about how Christian Romero probably should have gotten a red card for violent conduct on that hair pulling stuff.
Yep. It's physical assault. Well, I'm not going to go and grab, anything of Romero's hair because he doesn't have any. You can't pull it anyway. But like, it's physical assault. He should have got a red. He should be sent off. And there's no need for VAR because Anthony Taylor was right there. He saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing. But again, we can. I think that's something that I think this is the one time we can all sit here and blame the ref for 50% of the game. But the other 50% is Havertz should have finished that goal.
Yeah.
And a lot of other stuff. But there's obviously two sides to a story. So I can definitely blame the referee for those mistakes. But 100%, man, Havertz, again, should have finished those chances and buried it.
And Mount,
But
Mount as well with his chance.
Mount as well. Again, it's just the same story. I sat here last week in the same spot at the same time, and I said, Mount ghosted, Havertz ghosted. When is it going to change? And I said that they need to be disciplined. They need to be put on the bench, forced on the bench, and sub. I don't care if it's for a 15-year-old kid. Who cares? They need to be disciplined. That's the same thing I said with Mendy. Mendy should have been disciplined last season. Now it's Havertz's turn. Havertz needs to be disciplined. Popped on the bench, sat there, rethink. The position he's at, the performance he's been doing, and come on the back on the pitch stronger, or get a replacement for him so he can compete with him.
So the question is
All-
now,
all-
what
look,
would you say that is more of a contributing factor, the referee or us missing our chances? If you had to
Honestly,
pick
it's the referee.
referee.
Yeah,
Honestly,
referee cost us 2 games.
Look at this. The
Just-
most deluded of Liverpool fans are even are literally onto us.
Wow. Chelsea versus Red on the of Spurs. Jesus. I saw a Spurs fan on the timeline say,
They even said,
they're lucky.
I thought they were just waffling about Anthony Taylor, but they may actually be onto something here. That's when you can see a Liverpool fan is coming onto it. That just shows that's levels. That's levels. It just shows how blatantly obvious.
Matt, can I say something? I have a message to all these Tottenham fans who are, look, if you ever get refed by Anthony Taylor, you'll hate them as much as we do.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. It looks like you'll be fucking helping them if you reps them. Unless this was a one-time thing and he just hates Chelsea, so he wanted to help them this one time. What a joke! Fucking hell! All I can think about to keep myself just a little bit positive is how well we played, because I actually thought that we wouldn't play as well as we did. I thought that we would struggle more. But we controlled large fucking parts of that game, and we should have had the 3 points, and we did until the ref fucked us over.
Shall we do a player ratings or what?
Can do.
Yeah, are not bothered with that because of the big mistake from the referee today.
I don't know. I'm not really up for talking about the game, if I'm honest.
What do you think would happen if Anthony Taylor refs another game, another big game for Chelsea, which he probably will? How much do you think it would be enough for Todd? Say if Todd Boehly says, you know what, here's the money, I'm giving you like £10 million. How much do you want so that you don't take the game away from us?
No, I wouldn't want Todd Boehly to give Anthony Taylor any money. He doesn't deserve it. Yes, I would love that Anthony Taylor was a fair referee, but even though I don't want to get into a match-fixing scandal for a guy that doesn't give Chelsea the benefit of the doubt and gives a fairly refereed game, then I would just say, nah, find another referee.
Guys, Tuchel is fully on it now. He's fully going in now. First of all, on Kante, he said it seems like another muscle injury. He feels like it's a pretty strong one. It's not good news.
Yeah,
so
we can see that.
That's 2-3 months out for Kante now.
Yeah, that's good.
Possibly him at the World Cup as well, which is a shame. Tuchel on referee Anthony Taylor. Maybe it would be better if he doesn't referee Chelsea.
Fair point.
He then said, when Reece James made a tactical foul, it was a yellow card. However, many tactical fouls Højbjerg makes on Benteke, and it's not given.
That's what I was talking about.
He was asked about his red card. He was like, I cannot coach versus Leeds, but the referee can still whistle the next game.
Fair enough. Can someone please go into Martin's pocket, get out the red card, and give it straight to his face? Please, just do that, because he shouldn't be on that pitch in the first place. After a performance like that, he shouldn't be on the pitch at all.
He should be seriously investigated. My God, he's a fucking idiot.
He was asked again. He's like, he was asked about Tuchel on fans having issues with Anthony Taylor. He said, "It's not only the fans; the players know what's going on. We all know what's going on. They all know it."
Yeah.
I think
so
something
please-
will. I think something will happen now, since a lot of people are getting
So
involved.
please, Todd Boehly, file a formal complaint about the referee Anthony Taylor and, for the sake of it, Mike Dean for not doing his job with the VAR as well. He sits there with like a dozen monitors looking over the game, and if he can't take those two things, a violent conduct on a player and a straight slide tackle from behind where he doesn't get the ball, then he shouldn't sit in that VAR room. He should then Mike Dean should just enjoy retirement from refereeing and get the hell out of refereeing in the Premier League.
Yeah. Tuchel on frustration with dropping points. Hopefully in the season we will be able to steal some points in the last minute. This can happen, but it cannot happen when we have VAR that goals are allowed that should not be goals. This is unacceptable. I have no words for it. I'm curious about the explanation. Both goals should not stand.
Yeah, I can't wait for the FA's explanation about this game in the coming week.
Big up to Unlimited Dreamer with the £2 super chat.
Yeah,
I have
big up.
my opinion on this FREF.
Yeah, he's appalling as hell.
If Sadiq is there, you could send the link to Unlimited Dreamer because I don't have him on social media, I don't think. And then Unlimited Dreamer, you can come on and just
Rant as much as we do.
Well, I've had.
You had your say.
I've got no more energy. I've got no more energy for the rant anymore. I've just
Yeah, understandable. Like we can laugh as much as we want about other clubs, but fucking hell, this it's not fun when a referee destroys our game. We played, in my opinion, we played that game perfectly. Our tactics were right. Tuchel's system was impressive. Went from 3 back to 4 back to 5 back at times. Played well, but in the end, Tottenham couldn't do shit. They needed 2 wrong refereeing decisions to help them get the point.
Oh my god, I'm fuming again. Sky Sports, as the campaign against Chelsea continues.
What's happened
Sky
now?
Sports, Graham Souness has said, I've not said a referee's had a good game for years, but I'll say that today.
Then Graham
Oh
Graham
my
Souness
God.
Sorry, what?
I thought
God.
Graham Souness was delusional when he thought Pogba wasn't. In my opinion, Pogba's a good player. He wasn't properly managed in United team and wasn't treated fairly. But and he had a go at Pogba, of course. But to say that the referee had a good game today, where there was 2 blatant goals that should have been disallowed both times. How can you say a referee have had a good game? This is one of the worst refereeing decisions I've seen or games in a long time.
Honestly, the Jamie Carragher's also agreeing with Souness.
That's because they're Liverpool players.
And then you've got Karen Carney in the middle, the ex-Chelsea women player. And honestly, she's just bemused with what she's actually hearing. She's
Well,
just sitting
Jamie-
there like, what is going on?
She's just baffled from hearing those 2 delusional ex-football players talking about a referee.
Jamie Carragher is not a very intelligent man anyway. He spits on little girls, the fucking gronk.
Honestly.
Yeah. Those 2 shouldn't even be. If they can't see what is a good refereeing game and what's a bad refereeing game, they shouldn't even be pundits talking about it. Like Champions League, in the Champions League, there are good referees. I can't say that in the last few years,
Yeah.
I've seen many wrong decisions from a referee in the Champions League game. I feel like they get everything almost right. But in the Premier League, I feel like there's almost every single game there is one refereeing mistake. It's just baffling of how bad the quality of refereeing has gotten in the Premier League.
Look at her face. She is so confused, sitting there, just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's absolute. Chelsea has been robbed again.
And I mean, I've literally just seen on Twitter from a Spurs fan, which is typical Spurs fan, of course. Maybe Cucurella shouldn't have his hair so long.
Oh, really?
Isn't that borderline kind of a bit?
That's just mean to him. If he wants to have long hair and
Yeah.
a long curly hair, let him have it.
That's
It's
his
the
hair.
same. It's the same thing about saying Marouane Fellaini should have shaved off his afro, or David Luiz. Like, if the players like having long hair and feel like they're a more comfortable player with the long hair, and say they have some kind of ritual before a game doing something with the hair, let them have it. It's their choice. You can't fault a player for having long hair. It's
And
like
what
saying, it's like saying women have normally generally longer hair than men. It's like saying a woman should cut her hair off because it's too long. So if someone pulls her hair out, then yes, it's the same thing. It's absolutely mental how delusional some fans are just because they got a point by a help of referee that, oh yeah, maybe shouldn't have long hair. Yes, I know it would happen if he had long hair, but Romero shouldn't have his hands in his hair in the first place.
Even if it wasn't his hair, he could have just. If he didn't have long hair, he probably would have got his shirt pulled or some other bullshit.
To get away from
Anyway.
Cucurella, yes.
Yeah. Well, at least she acknowledged that her team got away with one, whether or not she realizes or not.
Or yeah, it's
But
like
She probably doesn't. They probably don't care whether they're offside or not.
Yeah,
They
of
don't
course.
care.
because they're that shit, they're happy with things like this. Any point that they can get, they celebrate like they won the Champions League. I can't fucking. I'll tell you what, lads. From now on, for the rest of this season, every time things go wrong for Tottenham, I'm going to laugh 10 times harder than I ever have. And it will, because they are shit and they're going to do fuck all again and they're going to get slapped countless times. And I can't wait to see it.
Big up to Unlimited Dreamer.
Thought you hated Man United more.
Nip in. I'm reading out a super chat. So big up to Unlimited Dreamer for £5 super chat. Big up to you. The FA need the two officials in a room and say, what the fuck is this? They need to do more than just put them in a room.
Yeah, can the FA please? I know they had the footage, probably.
I'm just thinking like, you know, like Taken style, where they're like just in like some in room, chained up, just torture them. Fucking, I don't care. I don't care. Don't give a shit anymore. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And Nippon, to answer your question, don't I hate Manchester United more? Yes, I do, but they are so fucking finished that I actually feel sorry for them. So they're way far in the back of my mind.
Like,
I don't give a shit what they do.
United, sorry, Alfred.
No, it's okay.
United now are Arsenal last season, to be honest, and they have a -6 goal difference. No, 5 goal difference. They have conceded 6 goals in 2 games. That's an average of 3 goals a game. Oh, and of course, not to rant there. Of course, they say like, oh, like some United fans on TikTok say, oh, like this Lisandro Martinez is better than some of our Chelsea midfielders. Like this, he is a BTEC Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé is better in the air and other better defender than him, and he's some centimeters taller. Why would they play a 5'9" player at centre back? Of course, he's going to struggle in the heading duels against Ivan Toney. Probably going to struggle against Haaland and stuff as well, or other physical big strikers. For example, Scamacca, who is like 6'7" for West Ham. What do you think Scamacca will just go to Martinez's side and stay there for the rest of the game, wait for a cross from the left back or right back, and just head in goal? Like, but Tottenham are so lucky today.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. But guys, we are at 97 likes, so if you can get us to 100 likes, that would be
great. 100 likes if you want Anthony Taylor to never referee a Chelsea game again.
Yeah, like what I was about to say as well. They should go through footage from the last 5 years Anthony Taylor has refereed Chelsea, review them, and come to a conclusion of what they should do about Anthony Taylor and Chelsea. Because he has cost Chelsea 2 FA Cup finals. We would be on 10 FA Cup finals if it wasn't for him. He has cost us multiple, like in general, a lot of points. Like, I don't know, probably 15 plus points in those 5 years. And yeah, he's not a good referee.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact? It's just
What?
making me laugh.
What?
Okay.
No Spurs player got a yellow card in that game.
Oh, what a fucking shock that is.
Yeah.
That is honestly sensational.
And Chelsea is, let's see, Mendy got it for time wasting. I can understand that in the 60th minute. Just let him sort out wait for his team to get up the field and then kick the ball. Not a big deal. And Reece James was a tactical yellow card. I agree on that. Was there anyone else that got a yellow card? Havertz for beefing with Romero.
Romero didn't get a yellow card.
Yeah. Like, I thought when 2 people are clashing after a duel or something, both players should get the yellow card. Not just one of them. Both players are involved. Then both people should get a punishment from it.
When Anthony Taylor is refereeing games, those are called Chelsea cards.
How many yellow cards? Let's see. Yeah, Havertz, Reece James. Who was the last one? Mendy. Did we get any more yellow cards in those 3? Jorginho didn't get any. None of our other defenders did get any. None of our attackers did get any. Like, let's hope we can do well without Tuchel next week against the Wolves. And let's hope it's only one match.
Leeds United.
Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, they're kind of shit with Jesse Marshall anyway.
Oh,
But I'm not feeling confident without Tuchel on the bench.
Yeah,
I think we'll be fine. After what I saw today, I'm very confident. Very confident. What a performance against the.
Like,
well, hopefully, maybe if he's watching from the telly, he might see how crap Mount and Havertz are.
Yeah, I'm just worried about our midfield.
Can I say something, guys? Can I say something? I've seen Bastian Schweinsteiger tweet about it now. I think something's going to happen because all the famous former footballers are getting involved.
No, they're not. Graham Souness and Jamie Carragher have both just said it's fine.
Who are they compared to Bastian Schweinsteiger?
I'm sorry, but the FA are not going to change their decision because Bastian Schweinsteiger said something.
Like, Bastian Schweinsteiger has had like a little stint in the Premier League. Had some cameo appearances for United, and then jetted off to Chicago Fires or something in the MLS before he retired.
But what did Souness and?
Isn't Souness like a multiple European Champions League winner with the Liverpool? And
that is such a terrible take, Nick.
He's still shit though.
Nippin. We realise you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Like, but yes, like, how? Like, I'm worried about our midfield now because only capable player we have in the midfield. Sorry to say that to you, Matt. But I know you love Loftus-Cheek, but is Jorginho. Kovacic and Conte is both out with injury. Hopefully Conte can recover, but I wouldn't play Conte. Kovacic in that games against Leeds because it's a risky one. I don't know how Leeds are gonna play, but if it's like or similar to Bielsa, it's gonna be a lot of running. I don't want to have Kovacic pick up another knee injury, so he will stay on the. So our pivot gonna be like Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek or Jorginho and Gallagher, is that going to be a pivot for the Leeds game? If that's the case, I'm worried. We need another midfielder now. Like Klopp, like this is an example.
I think you could probably get away with it for Leeds. After that, I don't know where you get away.
But we know, like now, Thiago has picked up an injury for Liverpool, and Klopp has said we can't replace an injury with a transfer. Like I know that because that's going to steer up the players in the midfield. But if we need another midfielder, like if Jorginho now picks up an injury because he's tired and gets like muscle cramp or something because overplaying and stuff, our midfield is finished.
I think this just seals that they're gonna go for De Jong.
Yeah, like if we get De Jong, I'm gonna be happy. He's a world class, like not world class, but he's a really talented and a really good center midfielder. Probably can't call him world class, but I know how overused the term world class are today.
Oh, I'm getting through Antonio Conte quotes, and it's pissing me off again.
Yeah, I listened. I tried to listen to what he was going to say.
Antonio Conte on Christian Romero / Cucurella incident. I don't know what you are talking about. Honestly, I didn't see. There is VAR to analyse the situation. VAR was very clear to continue the game without taking a decision. Antonio Conte on Anthony Taylor. I never speak about refereeing decisions. Never. When I see others showing this kind of behaviour, it makes me angry. Everyone just does what they want. I never make comments about referees in England. Just like you don't match fix, yeah, Conte? Yeah? Just like you don't match fix in Italy. Because I'm pretty sure you've complained about referees when you were at Chelsea.
I was just about to say, I bet you if I go and watch some of the interviews back that he did, the press conferences, he will have fucking said something about some refs.
Yeah, I think he also
did.
What
a load of fucking bollocks.
I thought he actually complained about Arthur Taylor in in one of his seasons. Like I think in the second season, if he refereed one of our big games, I think he actually complained about Anthony Taylor once. I can't remember, but if he did, then
yeah, because he would have been referee with the FA Cup final. You're saying he didn't complain?
No, that was the year after the FA Cup final you're talking about was the one we beat United 1-0. Hazard scored a penalty. That was that was Conte's second season where he won the FA Cup final.
Wasn't it the Moses one against Arsenal, the one when Moses dived, or apparently dived?
Oh yeah. We got the two finals with.
Because that was also Anthony Taylor.
But didn't we get no? That's where we only got to one final with Conte. Like we've been in the Champions League, the FA Cup, the final 3 years in a row now.
Unless that wasn't with Sarri, was it? I distinctly remember Victor Moses, and I think it was in that kit where we had the Adidas lines down the side. Because that must have been Conte's first season.
I don't know. I can search it up.
Where the fuck is Victor Moses? I always do.
He's in Moscow.
CSKA in Moscow.
Yeah, he's in. Let's see.
Well, actually, I don't know if he is anymore because I know he was trying to transfer after the Russian war.
Yeah, it's 16, 17. Yeah, we got to the
yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean because we had both of them. Because normally a referee isn't supposed to manage 2 FA Cup finals. You only get one.
Yeah.
But Anthony Taylor has done 2 FA Cup finals, and they've both been Chelsea Arsenal.
Yeah.
Funny that.
He always stitches up against the North London side, doesn't he?
Honestly. No, it's not even Manchester United. It's just anyone that's not Chelsea.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I do have to finish this stream in a minute because
I don't mind. I'm gonna go jump up.
I think you should so that you don't say anything bad that gets yourself into trouble.
Sorry.
I've got another hour of podcast ranting.
Matt, I can't wait to listen to that podcast. It's gonna be such a fun.
Wait, who's on it? Who's on it?
It was gonna be me, Jesters, and Carlito, but it's just me and Jesters now. And we're We're just gonna
Like
just
if I had time, I would love to jump on that to just rant and have fun with you guys. But like it's getting late here, and I need to be
that's
up
fine.
a lot earlier.
You got school tomorrow, right?
No,
Yeah.
I work.
Oh, okay.
I'm working.
Honestly, I have one more word to say. If I speak, I may
I'm
be
in
in
big
trouble.
I'm in big
If I
trouble.
speak, I'm in big trouble. I do not speak.
I'm in big trouble as well, guys.
I'll speak. Fuck you, Anthony Taylor. Fuck you, Tottenham. I hope we play you another 3 times this season and fucking do the hat trick on you again. Beat you another 3 times. Pricks. See you soon.
Yeah.
Well done.
Like my name says on
F
here,
you, Anthony Taylor. That's all
Chelsea
I'm going
got
to say.
robbed. I can't see the name, but yeah, Chelsea got robbed. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
Daylight
guys, listen.
robbery.
Guys, thank you so much for doing a watch along with me today
Yeah.
during difficult times. I really, really appreciate it. Sindre, Matt,
No problem.
Wayne,
It was fun.
Alfred, KJ, the other Matt, Nippin. Did I miss out anyone? Nick. Yep, that's Nick. as
Waiting
well.
for like 30 seconds.
Yep. There you go, people.
Someone's making a cameo.
Just
Say
like-
hi
just
to
like-
Mum.
Hello.
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 Mum, this is Sadiq, Sindre, Matt, and Alfred.
Hello.
She has made more appearances on WorldWideChels than the War Room did in the Chelsea Tottenham game.
Who is that? Who is that?
My mum.
Was it your mum?
Yeah.
I was going to say something, but I don't know.
Ed starts with an M, ends with an F.
Nah, I'm not saying it, guys. I'm not saying it. Guys, big up everyone, man. Big up everyone. Big up Nippin. Big up Matt. Big up everyone that joined the stream. Like the video. I saw the super chat from Unlimited Dreamer. I'm really, really sorry, man. I was AFK. I went AWOL.
Already covered it, Sadiq.
Thank you, man. I apologize. But we'll be back soon, man. Hopefully some live
Next week.
streams soon.
Well,
Next week. Matt, what games are you not here again? Because Leeds is next week, I think.
Should be fine for the Leeds. It's Southampton and West Ham, I think.
Okay, I need to double check those games. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Like the video, and I'll see you guys soon, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Guys.
Peace.
Peace, everyone.
Enjoy
Chin
the
up.
stream
We
as
look
well.
good.